Marjorie is a smart and fearless Iranian girl. She always listened to her parents to expose government's malpractice when she was young. It forces her to recognize Iran's need to have democratic reforms to overthrow the corrupt government and monarchy. She reads some comic strips about dialectical materialism and finds that Marx looks like God. Margie likes Bruce Lee very much. Her biggest dream is to be a prophetess who is set God's justice and love. Mahiri is a maid. She left her parents to come to work when she was 8 years old. Because her parents had too many children and they do not have the ability to raise Mahiri. Mahiri feels ashamed because she thinks she is in the lowest social class as the maid. Marjorie's family is very modern and all family members have progressive ideas. Marjorie's family is initially in favor of the revolution to overthrow the oppressive government which is headed by the Shah. Her parents attempt to walk a fine line between keeping her safe and protected from knowledge that may hurt her and telling her information that's necessary for her to have an idea what's going on. This event happened from November 4th, 1979 to January 20th, 1981 between Iran and the United States. In this event, 52 Americans were held hostage for 444 days. Since a lot of Iranian students supporting the Iranian Revolution took over the U.S. Embassy, they wanted the United States to return the Shah back to Iran for trial. First, Margie loves the king because she thinks the Shah was chosen by God. However, Margie's parents don't think so. They told Margie God did not choose the king. The truth is that 50 years ago, the father of the Shah, who was a soldier, organized a putsch to overthrow the empire and install a republic with the United States and the British help. Margie's parents hate the Shah's policy and they were excited about this revolution.
His wife was rumored to bathe in milk, while the Shah had his lunches flown in by Concord from Paris. The people starved. The Shah kept power through his ruthless internal police, the Savak. An era of torture and fear began.
This is Uncle Tahir's story. He was 18 years old when his uncle and his friends proclaimed the independence of the Iranian province of Azerbaijan. His uncle elected himself Minister of Justice of this new little republic. Tahir told people justice is the basis of democracy. The Shah was angry and his army arrested his uncle and Tahir escaped to Russia. Finally, he felt lonely and decided to go back. However, Iranian soldiers recognized him quickly and he was sent to the prison for 9 years. This event clearly told us people were not satisfied with the Shah's domination. The new government set a lot of rules to limit people's lifestyle and forbid the national anthem, because the new government wanted people to forget everything about the monarchy and the Shah. The new government afraid that people would overthrow itself if they thought about the life was worse than before. The government used a very simple, even very stupid way. They only thought someone who dressed like an Islamic soldier is loyal to them. Margie's aunt was worried about her husband very much because of his heart attack. He needed to be operated in British, so Margie's aunt went to find the hospital director. To her surprise, this man was her former washer. Of course, he did not know anything about medical science, and refused Margie's aunt's request. The government promised these soldiers that they would get a key to the heaven and got a better life if they died for their country. Marjorie's parents totally disagreed with this policy. They thought this policy was equal to kill young people. In that time, Iran was not safe because of the new government's despotic rule and bad education. Marjorie's parents wanted to keep her safe and get a better education, so they sent Marjorie to Vienna. Marjorie's father wanted to Marjorie remember that she is an Iranian and never forget the country. So he told Marjorie, "Don't forget who you are and where you come from." The whole country was controlled by a revolutionary committee. This organization killed innocents and made the whole country in a complete shambles. People in Iran couldn't stand such a life, so they chose to leave the country. The Shah went to Egypt since there was no country willing to accept the Shah. The president of Egypt gave him a good treatment.